What if I told you that one of Linux's most beloved desktop environments just dropped their own operating system? Not just another spin or flavor, but a completely reimagined, immutable Linux distribution that could change how we think about desktop Linux forever. Well, buckle up because KDE just made that a reality. Welcome back to Italian News, where we bring you the latest and most exciting developments in the world of technology. I'm your host, and today we are diving into something absolutely groundbreaking: KDE Linux, the brand new operating system from the makers of KDE Plasma Desktop. This isn't just another Ubuntu respin or Arch derivative. This is KDE taking full control of their software destiny, and the implications are massive. Just days ago, on September 6, 2025, KDE officially announced the alpha release of KDE Linux, transitioning from its mysterious codename Project Banana. But here's what makes this truly revolutionary: KDE Linux is an immutable operating system. What does that mean? Well, imagine an OS where the core system is completely locked down and protected, where you can't accidentally break your installation with a bad package conflict, and where rolling back from a problematic update is as simple as selecting an option from your boot menu. This isn't KDE playing catch up with the immutable trend. They're positioning themselves to deliver the definitive KDE experience, free from the modifications and compromises of third party distributions. Now, you might be thinking, wait, doesn't KDE already have KDE Neon? Here's the fascinating part: while KDE Neon isn't being cancelled, it has lost most of its developers over the years and is currently being held together by a heroic volunteer. KDE Linux represents a complete fresh start, built from the ground up with modern technologies and a clear vision. Harald Sitter, who's leading the charge on this pocket, along with KDE developers like Nate Graham, Hadi Chokr, and others, realized that KDE Neon had reached its technological limits. Instead of trying to shoehorn their vision into Ubuntu's foundation, they decided to create something entirely new, and the results are impressive. Let's talk about what makes KDE Linux tick. Under the hood, it uses Arch Linux packages as its foundation. But here's the twist: there's no traditional package manager. The core system lives in a read only file system that even root can't modify. Updates come as complete system images, applied atomically, meaning no more half broken updates or dependency conflicts. But how do you install software on an immutable system? KDE Linux embraces the future with Flatpak as the primary method for installing applications through Discover. Need something not available as a Flatpak? No problem. The system comes with DistroBox and Toolbox pre-installed, letting you run containerized environments where you can install traditional packages without affecting the base system. App images work seamlessly too. The genius here is that KDE has eliminated the most dangerous aspect of traditional Linux system level package management chaos while preserving all the flexibility through modern containerization technologies. From a user perspective, KDE Linux feels remarkably familiar. It ships with Firefox for browsing, Haruna for video playback, Elisa for music, and all your favorite KDE applications like Dolphin, Console, and Kate. But here's where it gets interesting. While most apps are delivered as flat packs, critical system applications like Dolphin and Console are actually built into the base image because, let's be honest, the flat pack versions of these deep system integration apps still have rough edges. Early testers report that KDE Linux runs smoothly even on older hardware, with one reviewer successfully running it on systems ranging from modern laptops to 10-year-old machines. The performance is solid, the experience is polished, and most importantly, it just works. Now, this is an alpha release. So let's talk about the current limitations. Secure boot isn't supported yet. Older NVIDIA GPUs require manual setup, and there are some user experience paper cuts with Flatpak integration. The system only supports UEFI, no legacy BIOS support. But remember, this is alpha software. These are exactly the kinds of issues that get ironed out before a stable release. What we are witnessing here is part of a larger trend. GNOME is working on their own OS, Elementary has Elementary OS, Linux Mint exists as Mint's flagship, and now KDE joins this exclusive club. When major desktop environment projects control their entire stack from kernel to desktop, they can deliver experiences that simply aren't possible when you are adapting to someone else's distribution choices. KDE Linux isn't trying to replace Kubuntu, Manjaro, or other KDE based distributions. Instead, it's positioning itself as the reference implementation, the definitive way to experience KDE as the developers intended. If you are a KDE enthusiast developer or just someone who loves bleeding edge Linux technology, KDE is definitely worth checking out. You might as well check the description box below where I have put the installation guide and other details about KDE Linux. And don't forget to subscribe to Italian News for more coverage of the latest developments in the Linux and open source world. Well, until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you again.